Yo, what it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Stay True Sean, man. We back in the building with another banker, man. We back with another video, bro. Listen, y'all. I know I've been gone for a few days. I think it's been a few days. It might have been a week. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I'm back. We got, you know what I'm saying? To start off, you know what I'm saying, from the jump. RP gang, man. RP Von. Shit still crazy. Shit still got a hole in the rap industry. But, you know what I'm saying? The life you live when you slang it on. So, shit happens. It's life. But, we gonna go ahead and get to this video. Today we got requested from y'all. Somebody requested it. They was like, react to King Von's Spoken Assassin. So let's go ahead. Let's see what bro was on while he was, you know what I'm saying, on the block. You know what I'm saying? Say soft-spoken assassin, so shit. That nigga was very soft-spoken. Like, that nigga was the most, like, the way he talked, bro, like, was like on some, like, you know this nigga is a killer type shit. Cause not a lot of, cause like, he talked like, basically soft-spoken. Like, the nigga was, you know what I'm saying, he was cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Every time you hear him talk, nigga, it was cool as fuck type shit. So, I don't know. We gonna see.
While I'm smoking on, shut down. Oh my bitch, do my team, bro.
Back to that breaking news live from Chopper 2, a mass shooting. At least 6 people shot. This all happening at 65th and King Drive in Parkway Gardens.
The age ranges of those people ranging from 14 to 23 years old.
You ain't from here, don't come here, please don't.
His name is Davon Bennett, AKA King Von. He's been on the street for too long. I want him off the street today. You guys ready? Ready, sir. Let's do it.
Alright, so probably the person that I get the most requests to do a video on, and the rapper I've been rocking with for a while now is King Von. No doubt the most demonic figure that's come out of Chicago since the drill music wave in the 2010s. Fans are really enamored with his storytelling and music videos, but for the life of me, I don't know how King Von is a free man. I mean, bless him, all blessings to him. He's somehow been able to 2C slide and dodge every single case that's been thrown at him since he was 15. And while his partner Rondo was toting a bazooka on the gram, King Von was on.
I remember that shit, bro. That nigga Rondo is crazy as fuck, bro. This nigga literally snuck a fucking rocket launcher in the fucking States, my nigga. And then posted the shit. Like on some dumb shit. But, yeah, that nigga Von, bro, beating cases, bro. Most of the time, motherfuckers do the investigation for the prosecutors and shit, bro. Most of the time, motherfuckers snitch. Like, if you keep your cool, don't say shit when you know what I'm saying? When you know ain't nobody really seen that shit or whatever the case may be, you know you really good, but it's just accusations being pointed at you and shit. Bro, be quiet, my nigga. That's what you have a lawyer for, my nigga. The lawyers are supposed to get you out of them situations that you got yourself into, you feel me? But most of the time, niggas talk, they throw clues without even knowing they throwing clues, and that's how they get themselves locked up. That's how they get themselves guilty, man. That's how they get themselves caught. And then most of the time, they do shit like this, like, you know what I'm saying, posting on the ground with their guns and shit that they didn't use or whatever. Nah, I'm not saying Rondo did that shit, because nigga was definitely not shooting that bitch in the city, but, you know what I'm saying, they still... So like a lot of niggas that got caught off this rapping shit, cause they either had their guns that they used during a fucking crime, they had them bitches in music videos, or they had them bitches on the gram or some shit. Like that shit, bro. The internet nowadays, bro. Like we gotta react to that nigga Quando music video, but I mean music about King Von and shit, but. That nigga spoke some real shit in that shit. I ain't gonna care. The fans is doing investigations for the laws now, bro. That shit is so easy. But he gotta understand, it ain't just that, my nigga. The laws are elevating too, my nigga. These niggas have Instagram accounts, all type of shit. If your ass is being watched, my nigga, it's guaranteed they are one of your followers on your fucking Instagram type shit. Like niggas say the fans is doing the police job, but bro, really, you doing the police job on some shit. Like niggas gotta move different.
On Twitter arguing with a mortal enemy over how many bodies they each got. And this was trolling the fuck out of the police, right? They couldn't stand it. See, in Chicago, only 20% of murders ever get proven, 80% go unsolved.
20 years for the murders, plus the gun enhancement law, that's 21 years. So that's 41 years just for the murder. And I got 2 attempt murders.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
Yep, I don't play.
Now, we're gonna get into all this, but before we do, let me show you my song of the day. This is Mark Battles. Let's go.
Oh, fuck no. I don't want to hear your song of the day, my boy. I don't think my fans either want to hear.
Now, not only is this the home of Chief Keef and King Von, it's also the home of the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, who, when she looks back at her experience, says it was never as bad as it is now. The area has always been a huge war between two factions, the BDs and the GDs, and this war has been going back since at least the 90s. But back then there was more structure, it was organized, and it was mostly a battle over drug trade. The BDs controlled a massive 16-story housing complex just 2 minutes away from O-Block, posting snipers on the roof to protect their drug dealers. Lookouts were equipped with night vision goggles, and the entire organization was pulling in $300,000 a day for damn near
bank, my nigga. Talking about moving drugs straight through the city, my nigga. El Chapo shit. Oh God, boy, that nigga El Chapo, bro, that nigga really boosted that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga dropped all that drugs in there. Had them niggas doing that shit. Come on now. That nigga El Chapo, bro, that nigga crazy.
Near 15 years. The BDs were run like a corporation. Money was laundered through investments into apartment buildings, a record label called MOB, a car wash, and a nightclub in Atlanta. But the leadership was taken out in 2004 with a massive police raid. Their headquarters was permanently closed and eventually demolished. 50 people were charged. Whole leadership gone. All the BDs migrated to O-Block and created alliances with the sets around the area to go against their rival gang, the GDs. Now the GDs, which stands for Gangster Disciples, also had their leadership taken down. And now neither of the two gangs have any structure anymore coming from the top to the bottom. It's basically just kids running around.
Bro, that's basically what I said in one of my videos. I spoke on how it is nowadays. Bro, it's young niggas running this shit. We definitely are running this shit. It's not too many more OGs around. And if you do have an OG, that nigga's a uncle or some shit. Or really he been around and he haven't left yet type shit. You feel me? It's a lot of young niggas running their own gangs now. It's a lot of young niggas and these young and as a young nigga, these niggas are like energetic and niggas don't really think. You feel me? Like niggas just go off instinct, off what they know, off being street. Like, and a lot of that shit get niggas killed, get niggas locked up. You feel me? If you had see me, I grew up around old heads, so you know what I'm saying. Saying that, I got a lot of knowledge. Like I got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like what I said the other time, like, it's cool to grow old, my nigga. You feel me? But nowadays, motherfuckers do a lot of dumb shit. So a lot of young niggas gotta go through shit like, say for like, they niggas getting killed type shit. It's a cycle, cause like, I ain't gonna lie, it is a cycle, cause if a nigga kill my nigga, you feel me? Like, I gotta do what I gotta do, cause like, bro, you kill my nigga when you know what I'm saying, niggas got people depending on them, all that shit, niggas got families and all that shit. And now I gotta step up because you killed my bro type shit. So now that's put me on edge, so now I gotta go do what I gotta do, you feel me? So like, it's shit like that, like, it shouldn't be that way, but that's the generation that we are in now. And just a few motherfuckers speaking on it is not gonna stop it. You feel me? A few motherfuckers standing up for it and shit, like with boxing and shit. It ain't gonna do nothing but put a little dent in this generation. You feel me? As long as we got social media, as long as we got that shit where niggas can diss each other and all that shit, it only gonna put a dent in that shit. It ain't gonna stop it completely. So, yeah.
Around with a profound hatred for each other, trying to blow each other's heads off. And this shit escalated even further in the 2010s with Chief Keef and the rise of drill music. Chief Keef, Rondo, Lil Reese, Lil Durk, and most of the people who saw success during the height of the drill scene were all black disciples. The gangster disciples had very little representation in mainstream music. Their most notable figures were FBG Duck, Lil J, Lil Jojo. So the fact that Chief Keef and O-Block were able to control the airwaves and the popular sound made it so they could put super disrespectful lyrics towards the gangster disciples.
I just said that, bro. Niggas, bro, this internet shit is the reason, bro. This internet shit, bro, this shit escalated all type of beef, bro. Without the internet, half the niggas beefing wouldn't even be beefing, bro. Niggas beefing from they same hood beefing with each other, bro. Come on now.
In their songs, and it would become mainstream. The best example is Tuka.
Bitch. Oh, we cannot play that shit, bro. You try to get a copyright.
That became the focal point for a lot of violence because the gang members that killed Tuka then used social media to really insult his memory.
In this case, you have this young man actually in his coffin, and this image has also been defiled.
See, Tuka was a deceased 15-year-old boy that Chief Keef and Durk would constantly mock in their songs. And the lyric became so popular, you had rappers like Lil Pump who had nothing to do with the situation. He's from Miami. You had Young M.A. who's from New York, and even NLE Choppa who's from Memphis. They would use Tuka in their songs or in everyday life without even knowing what it meant.
Now, you recently said some shit about Lil Pump.
Mm-hmm.
And he used the Smoking Tuka line?
To this day, he probably think that everything all groovy. But no, when I see you, I'm gonna slap you.
Young M.A. said it in her verse, and then she apologized for it.
And that's all I wanted.
See, the hatred between the GDs and the BDs ran so...
Right, because, bro, like, what do niggas get out of dissing, like, what do niggas get out of dissing? That ain't even your beef. Like, you ain't even kill that nigga. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas don't even know the backstory behind Tuka and the GDs and BDs and all that shit, bro. Y'all niggas don't even, y'all go off what y'all see off the internet and then niggas just run with that shit. Like, Chief Keef and shit, being a fucking mogul, being a legend, you know what I'm saying? His videos have millions of views, so of course, motherfuckers gonna take that line and run with that shit, it being the internet. But some niggas need to just not, like Lil Pump and shit, like Young and Man shit, like, yeah, it's good she apologized because that shit wasn't her lane to even say that shit. NLE Choppa, that wasn't even his lane to say that shit. I'm pretty sure if that nigga, you know what I'm saying, if he is woke as he is, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have said that shit back then if he was as woke as he is now or whatever. But saying this to say that, like, bro, like, niggas is dissing and you ain't even killed that nigga. That ain't even your beef. You don't know his home. You don't know his, you know what I'm saying, his side. You know what I'm saying? Like the GDs, you don't know none of that. Niggas just be talking, bro. And that shit would get you killed because you dissing somebody else's brother. You dissing somebody else, you know what I'm saying, homeboy, you feel me? That they grew up with and got killed due to living in the street life that they live in now. You feel me? So, why would a nigga not be mad about that shit? Nigga, shut your mouth. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Don't diss my dead homie, you feel me? If you ain't the ops dissing them, that's different when it's the ops dissing them. I mean, dissing that nigga, cause you know what I'm saying, they the ones who did the shit. So yeah, they have the right to, you know what I'm saying, do all that. But I mean, it really don't make no difference. You shouldn't be dissing nobody that's dead. They dead, they can't defend themselves. Is you didn't got what you got it. You took him out this life, but us being us as humans, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we got that mindset and shit. But yeah, bro, that shit crazy.
Deep. The feud was so strong. You even got King Von on video teaching a little kid how to shoot a water gun while saying F Tuka.
Fuck Tuka. Fuck Tuka. Fuck Tuka. Fuck Tuka. Shoot him in his head. Boom. Fuck Tuka. Say it.
I ain't gonna lie, Von, like, I don't know how to feel about that. Feel about this whole situation right here. Cause I feel like the image that Vaughn put it out, like he was helping his community and shit. Like he loved his community, he loved the kids and all that shit. But at the same time, he should have been putting him on the right path before he left. Like now this little kid is like, this nigga finna grow up saying fuck Tuka, and you know what I'm saying, grow up in that gang life. Of course he gonna grow up in that gang life anyway, cause he live in poverty. But he should have stirred him a different direction, you know what I'm saying, from the jump. But, you know.
Now the death of this kid, Tuka, spawned something that was never before seen. A 17-year-old female assassin named Jakira, who created a social media account dedicated to avenging his death.
She was known to her rivals as somebody who was willing to shoot first, ask questions later. It's all over the internet.
Jakira was on social media bragging about the shootings that she had done. She was proud, and she let everybody know. She was very quick to let you know that she was violent and that she was not afraid.
And that's that young people shit. Hey, I'm sorry for pausing it, but this is a reaction if you ain't noticed. So if you want to watch the original video, I always put the original link in the video in the description and shit. But anyway, bro, that's that young shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, squeezing my first gun, like after that, yeah, like you always want to squeeze another one. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, being in the street life and shit and hearing motherfuckers diss on your people and shit, you know what I'm saying, then squeezing your first gun, all that put together, motherfuckers is like, oh, I'm invincible. Because having a gun in your hand, that shit make you feel invincible. But it's really not, because at the end of the day, you can be chilling at your house doing nothing, and years later, after you beefing with somebody, and they will still, you know what I'm saying, pop your ass. Why you probably got your gun in the car or some shit. Or you probably got that bitch on your person, but don't even know that's about to happen. And still get your ass shot up type shit. Like, you just gotta move different, bro.
To shoot somebody.
It was said Jakira was responsible for at least 15 shootings before she herself was eventually killed. Afterwards, a 4chan user hacked her Twitter and leaked DMs showing her and King Von had this weird back and forth where King Von was attempting to romance her in like a mocking way. I don't know, maybe it was real, despite the fact that they were both rival gang members. And she didn't like dudes, she liked girls. But reading the tweets and listening to his interviews, you could tell King Von is a clever, smooth talker, right? He's smooth, but he's also a goddamn demon. A blood trail seems to follow him wherever he goes. And King Von was becoming...
Bro, he was not trying to fuck that bitch, bro. He was trying to mess with her mom, bro. Like, he really wanted to set her up. Like, soon as she came on some shit, her ass was getting murked. Like, nigga was not trying to fuck with that girl.
Infamous figure in the Chicago PD briefing rooms. Oh, they hated him. Police would bring him in for an armed robbery charge, possession of an illegal firearm, and they had suspicions of other stuff that they could never prove. One murder of a kid named Modell, allegedly, according to the internet detectives on Reddit, has King Von's name written all over it. It happened on a Saturday night where 24 other people were wounded across Chicago, but that wouldn't stop King Von from boasting about Modell's death on Twitter all the time. Now finally, in 2014, the police thought they had something. Von and one of his friends were at a crowded house party when a rival GD named Malcolm Stuckey was in the corner, mean mugging them. Von and them took offense, immediately left the party, came back 45 minutes later, shooting at the kid Stuckey, who was outside, along with 2 other people who tried to run. Stuckey was killed, the 2 others were wounded, and King Von and his friend were snatched up by police a couple days later. After 3.5 years, the trial finally started. It lasted a grand total of 5 days. Witnesses couldn't be located. Von kept his mouth shut for the whole 3 years, while his friend confessed to doing the shooting. So, Von beat the case, went home, and his friend got 28 years. As soon as Von was out, the dude he was always arguing with on Twitter, named Wooski, who's a gangster disciple, and his mortal enemy, was attending a funeral at the Bethlehem Star Baptist Church when all of a sudden, an AK-47 pistol, aka a Draco, was whipped out and started spraying into the crowd. Dozens of shots rang off, and Wooski was shot. Now he survived, and King Von was not responsible for this, but that does not stop him from mocking him. His fans are diehards, right? They're crazy. They read into everything he posts, looking for clues. Like this man posted an Insta story just trying to promote his new music video, and people were reading into how many skulls he put in his caption, like 7 skulls, That's 7 bodies. King Von has 7 bodies. It even got to the point where King Von went live on Instagram himself and said, listen, if the internet was right about the bodies people had, they would be in jail. So don't believe what anyone says. I repeat, anyone.
And him saying that, he mean, if the internet knew I had that many bodies, the police would too. Not saying he didn't have that many bodies. Come on now. He just basically saying shit. If the internet knew how many bodies I have, they knew I was out here really shooting niggas in the face and shit, police would know that shit too. Cause nigga, they own that shit before the fans on that shit, you feel me? Like, come on now. Y'all niggas be saying stupid shit.
And I'll be honest, I hope that's true. Bless him. All I know is, listen, in Chicago, the clubs close at like 12, right? It doesn't go past 12 because of the violence. And I know that King Von can't go to Canada to do shows. He can't go to overseas to do shows. So it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because of his history, King Von creates this allure and this personality that people want to rock with his music, but also fucks up his business opportunities because he can't leave the country. That's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who do you want me to cover next? Make sure.
Alright, y'all. That's it for this video, man. I enjoyed this reaction. You know what I'm saying? It was informing, but he really didn't say shit, too much shit. I ain't really already know, to be honest. I don't know. But RP Von, man. Shit's still crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? When you live that life, that shit is just bound to come around to you. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much good you do, like, the bad will always come back. Like, that karma shit is real as fuck. Y'all gotta understand that. What you give into the world, what good you give into the world will come back to you. What bad you give into the world will come back to you. But that's it for this reaction, man. I love y'all, man. Love the support. Love the, you know what I'm saying? People who fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep rocking, man. We're gonna keep dropping bangers, man. We're gonna keep dropping videos. I ain't doing no more 3 month, 2 month breaks, none of that shit, man. We on the grind, bro. I'm dropping videos every week. You feel me? And if I don't drop a video in a week, best believe I'm dropping a video that you know what I'm saying, following week type shit. But that's it for this video. Subscribe to the channel, bro. Subscribe, bro. I be having all these views and like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not subscribing, man. Show love, bro. Show me love, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a grind, bro. My videos will get better, but I need to see support. You feel me? Like, y'all watch my videos, like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Hit the it's a bell. Whenever you subscribe, it's gonna be a bell that's gonna pop up right next to subscribe, bro. Hit that bell so whenever you'll know when I post, so y'all can be on that shit as soon as I post. You feel me?